Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Ashis Biswas, an assistant teacher of mathematics in National Indian English Version School, Morning Shift. Today, I am going to take a math class for the student of class 8. So, my dear student, let us start our class. Today is our lecture number 41 of half yearly exam, and there is no SW today. My dear student, our today's topic's name, chapter 11, CQ-1. My dear student, not CBQ, it will be CQ. Creative question 1 will be solved as your CW in our class. So, my dear student, let us start our class. Here you notice CQ1 marks obtained in mathematics by 35 students of class 8 are given below. My dear student, this question is so easy. We have already learned this question from class 6, class 7. Okay, my dear student. So, we shall solve this math in our class now. Okay. Marks obtained in mathematics by 35 students of class 8 are given below. Here are the data. That means these are the marks of 35 students. Okay. By using this data, we shall solve question number A, B and C. What is question number A? A number is what does central tendency mean? B number question, make a frequency distribution table with 5 as class interval. It is so easy from class 5. We have already learned this. C number, find out the median of the given data. This is also so easy math. Okay, my dear student, the first question is what does central tendency mean? Dear student, notice the tendency of clustering the values towards the central value of a data is called central tendency. The central value of any data represent the data measuring the central tendency. In general, measurement of central tendency are arithmetic mean, median and mode. So, my dear student, please notice these are some data 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, there are 7 data 3, 3, 6 and 7. So, there are 7 data. So, central tendency means what? Central tendency means a data, central tendency which represent all the data. I repeat, central tendency means a value which represent all the data. Suppose if we find out the arithmetic mean of this data, then we get a number, and that number will be the central tendency of this data. On the other hand, if I find out the median of this data, then that median will be the central tendency of this data. If I find out mode of the data, then that mode will be the central tendency of this data. So, my dear student, suppose you have a classroom and your classroom consists of 35 students, and from among 35 students only one class representative, okay, he can lead your classroom. So, he can represent your class. So, just like arithmetic mean, median or mode. So, these three functions are the central tendency of the data. I hope you have understood. So, I read this central tendency again. The tendency of clustering the values towards the central value of a data is called central tendency. The central value of any data represent the data measuring the central tendency. In general, measurement of central tendency are arithmetic mean, median and mode. So, now my dear student, question number B, make a frequency distribution table with 5 as class interval. My dear student, in order to make frequency distribution table, we need not arrange the number in ascending or descending order, but if you can arrange the number in ascending or descending order, then it is easier for you to find out it is easier for you to make frequency distribution table. Okay, my dear student, and C number question is find out the median of the given data. But if you want to find out the median of this given data, then you must arrange the number in ascending or descending order. Okay, my dear student, for this reason at first we solve question number C. As a result, B is easier for you. Okay, so C number question, find out the median of the given data. So, at first we arrange the number in ascending order, that means smaller to larger. Notice In order to finding the median of the given data, the data are arranged in ascending order as follows. So here you notice 61, 63, 65, 66, 66, 67, 69, 71, 72, 72, 73, 74, 74, 75, 76, 77, 77, 78, 78, 78, 79, 80, 81, 81, 82, 83, 83, 84, 86, 86, 86, 88, 91, 91, 93. Here, dear student, notice here n means total number of data. So how many students are there? There are 35 students. So that 35 will be the value of n. So here n equal to 35, which is odd number. If the number is odd, then the median's formula is n plus 1 by 2. I repeat, if the number of data is odd, then the formula of median is median equal to n plus 1 by 2 term. 2 term, that means truth value. That means here n is 35, so we write 35. This plus 1 is here. After that we write 2 here. Okay, next 35 plus 1, 36 by 2 th term. Then if we divide 36 by 2, then we get 18th value. So now we count 18. Which one is the 18th value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So this one is the median of this given data. I hope you have understood, and this is the answer of this question. Okay, as ascending order is done, now it is easier for you to solve question number B. We want to make a frequency distribution table. In order to make a frequency distribution table, at first we need to write which one is the smallest mark and which one is the largest mark. Here you notice highest mark is 93 and lowest mark is 61. So now we find out range. What is the formula of range? Highest value minus lowest value plus 1. Here highest value is 93, lowest value is 61. So 93 minus 61 and plus 1. Okay. So now we subtract 61, 93 and we get a number that is 32. That 32 is added with 1 and we get 33. Okay. Now number of classes. I repeat, number of classes. Range divided by class interval. Here you notice class interval is 5. So we take 5 as class interval. So we divide this range by class interval and we get the number of classes, which is 6.6. Okay, this is fraction, so we can't make such type of rows. So we take it as an integer, which is 7, the next integer. That means 6.6 and the next integer is 7. So 7 classes will be drawn in order to make frequency distribution table. Now notice, a frequency distribution table with class interval 5 of the data is made below. So here class interval, here tally and frequency, and the number started from 61. So now this is 61 to 65. Dear student, we take 5 as class interval. In this case 16 must be counted, 61 must be counted, 61 must be counted. Now 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. That means we go from 61 to 65 to get class interval 5. Next, the next number 66 to 70, 71 to 75, 76 to 80, 81 to 85, 86 to 90, 91 to 95. Now we consider in this section between 61 to 65, how many numbers are there? Notice 1, 2, 3, 3. So we write 1, 2, 3 tally, and this frequency number will be 3. Again, between 66 and 70, how many numbers are there? Notice 1, 2, 3, 4. So at first we write 4 tally marks. After that we write frequency as 4. Then 71 to 75. Then 71 to 75 is how many number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 numbers. So I draw 7 tally marks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 5 will be in this way. Okay, and 1, 2. So there are 7 marks. So this 7 is written here. Similar way, 76 to 80, there are 8 frequency, we draw 8 tally marks here. After that we write 8 as frequency. Then 81 to 85, 6, and we write 6 here. 86 to 93, 86 to 94, this 4 is drawn here. 91 to 95, 3, these 3 sticks is drawn here. Now we count this frequency. If the addition of this frequency will be 35, then you see your answer is right. But if it's less than 35 or more than 35, then it will be wrong. So 3 plus 4, 7, 7, 7, 14, 14 plus 14 plus 8, 14 plus 8, it will be 22, 22 plus 6, 28, 28 plus 4, it will be 32, 32 plus 3, 35. My dear students, this is the frequency distribution table with taking 5 as class interval. I hope you have understood, and this is this question is already solved in class 6 and class 7, so it is easier for you. You must practice this at your home. Okay, my dear student, keep practicing at home, abide by your parent. See you soon. Till then, assalamu alaikum.